Welcome to Wayne's Weird World. Oh, yes, Gus. This is for you. Ha ha! Oh, wow, 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 wow. Okay, up. Yeah. No! Yeah. Come on, up. I need you up here. Here. Come on, up. Here. Up. Come on. What? Here. Come on, up. Sit. Sit. Get this thing out of the way. Op Shop Special. It's a full-on proper Akubra felt hat and the other penguin thingy, whatever. Okay. Now, Samhain. I think that's how you pronounce it. Whoa, I nearly spilled the glue. PVA glue mixed with water to the consistency of slightly thickened milk. Okay, this goes on Gus's back. I took a scrap of sheet metal that was left over from the shade house. Okay, that one goes across his chest, this one goes across his tummy, tum, and crisscross between his legs and across his chest. And then the plan is, I'm going to spill that for sure. The plan is to then contact adhesive to these bat wings there and there, like so. And the little offcuts were pieces from the trim work that's going to go around the shade cloth for the greenhouse that I put decking oil on and put that in place. But what people don't understand is how simple paper mache is. It doesn't have to be scary. Now, the first thing you need to do is get some newspaper. Newspaper has grain. If you pull one way, it goes zigzaggy. Tear the other way, and you're going to get nice, even strips of paper. Okay. Then, I really need to get these things out of the way. I've been out and about. Halloween party over at Penguin Beer Company tomorrow. And I've been trying to figure out what I'm going to be wearing. Well, I haven't decided fully. I've got a few options. But I've been focusing more on Gus. And it's not going to be hair dye, because my eldest daughter said, nah, that's toxic for pets. So I went and bought some nylon pantyhose, opaque, because he's going to now have a body stocking and turn him into a bat. So it's only going to be around his head and legs and tail that I'm going to use some cheap grade acrylic. Choose. So, first things first. Tear them into little bite-sized pieces. I just use about a 3-finger tear. Now, the more tight the curve, the thinner the pieces you want. So that's not a real tight curve. So that's not bad. That's not too scary. Now, it doesn't have to be all that messy. You don't have to have problems. Although some people seem to think that it's going to be a real mess. It's not. Making sure that every piece is covered in the PVA glue. I overlap every piece, and I'll show you why in a minute. Uno momento, por favor. Yeah. My horrible Japanese. Chotomate o kudasai. which means wait a moment, please. So I'm just going to do this little one section on this one wing. Then I'm going to go back and continue, because I hate to admit it, I've spent hours frigging around with this thing. But when you're a retired high school art teacher, you tend to do things that are a little bit odd. And Wayne's Weird World is a good place to, well, missed a spot. Show people what I do. Now, because they're overlapping, I can't just go and smash them over without making a real mess of it. Now, I'm not going to go any further. Okay. Now, on the other side, yeah, that would have been on my jeans. On the other side, the dilute PVA glue. And the first one gets overlapped. Second one, third one, and on you go. The tighter the curve, the thinner the pieces you want, or else you're going to get some really ugly wrinkles. And the number of times I've had kids at school thinking, I'm just going to do it real quick and I'll have big pieces. And then they can't figure out why it's all wrinkly and looking horrible. Sorry, doesn't work that way. It's not going to look so good. That's it. And then you start thinking about it that, oh, come on, stick. That these pieces are basically layered almost like you would do plywood. And you just keep going. I don't have any glue on my hands at all. So why it needs to be messy, I don't know. But some people think that, well, yeah, it didn't stick. So if you think of it like fiberglassing or building up layers of plywood, the paper mache, say a thin piece like that would be better for a spot like this one, where it's a tighter curve. And then I'll take another thin one and wrap around the end of the wing. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit daggy there, but that's all right. It'll get there. And I do that on both sides, layering up the crisscrossing pieces. Oops, got two. And if it happens to go over the corner like that, over the edge, fine. Just roll it around, and it will be fine. It'll be fine. Yeah. I don't think Gus is going to be too impressed at Penguin Beer Company tomorrow, but the pantyhose are going to be, pieces are going to be cut up, and he's going to be wearing it like a body stocking. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hoot. How serious do you want life to be? I don't know. Come on, stick. There we go. And that's it. Paper mache doesn't have to be complicated. And the more complex the shapes, the thinner the strips you want. And the two pieces of wood will reinforce it. I was considering wire, and I was even going to solder the the wire together for the structure for the wing, and I thought, nah. Guess I'll probably never have to wear these things again, so why am I going to spend so much time? And then what am I doing? Spending all that time. Yeah, that's it. Wayne's Weird World. Oh, stick. There. That's it. I've had enough of that. I'm going to go inside and cook something for dinner. I think they will look just fine. Oops, 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 oops. That's better. Right. Wayne's Weird World. Wonderland. Halloween. Celtic Samhain. Irish and Scottish and whatever. All right. See you next time. Cheers.